Good evening, everybody. We are 2 minutes from the top of the hour, getting ready to get back into some more Thief Gold. Oh, man. So, last time, we found the Earth Key in the Mage's Tower, a level I really, really liked. From what I understand, it's a Thief Gold exclusive mission, and I thought that was fucking cool. I really, really liked going through it. It was exciting. I didn't feel like it wasn't like Thieves Guild where I was just getting my time wasted because I couldn't orient myself and couldn't figure out where I was going. And also there was that one bullshit fucking item that I actually needed help from somebody to to be able to find that last item, because it was you had to put out the fire in the middle of the room, and then you also had to find the tiny little latch on the side of it. And that one room was the bane of my existence, but like it held the two keys to everything. Like if I had just paid attention in that room, I think it wouldn't have taken 5 hours. But anyways, Mage's Guild, Mage's Tower was way more intuitive in that way. I think I enjoyed myself quite a lot going through, and it made me feel smart. I'm not gonna lie, which I think is kind of the point of it. But anyways, we're gonna get into the Lost City now. We found the Earth Talisman in the last stream. Now we're gonna look for the Fire Talisman, and that's how we're gonna go through it. Because we need all 4 talismans before we can go back to get the eye. And we'll see how things go, but I actually think I might go a little bit later with this one. No guarantees on that, though. You know, obviously it depends on time. Like, if this one ends up being another Thieves Guild, we'll definitely not do another one. But, you know, I want to keep the door open for that possibility, because I do actually have something that I have to be awake and alert for by in about 7 hours time. So we'll see how things go. I'm not gonna for certain say anything one way or the other. Anyways, let's stop me rambling and let me get into the game. Ooh. Hey there, Keanu. Alright. So, let's reload this and get into the Lost City. And we're going to watch this cutscene one more time. The knowledge of those who came before could neither be disseminated or destroyed. Its power would be a dangerous tool in the wrong hands, but would also ensure against future cataclysm. At that time, we chose to maintain it with writings preserved in extant locations.
The Keepers have hidden the Talisman of Fire in a place they call the Lost City. Some kind of cataclysm buried the place underground ages ago. The Keepers have sealed the access to the city, a cleft in the river bottom near the east side. If the materials in the library are right, the strange stone I found can be used to open that seal. I've also got a map. It's so old the edges crumble in my hands. It shows the city, or at least how it was back then. I hope the old place hasn't changed much.
Alright, so here's a rundown of our expectations. The Lost City. Sealed entrance to the Lost City is supposed to be the bottom of a river somewhere around here. Getting past that is the first step. So find the Lost City. Must have a lot of treasure. Pick up some. Fair enough. Expedition. The Keepers once sent, never returned. They'll owe you a favor if you can recover the medallions from their remains. So we're looking for some medallions. Kitty cats. Right now is not the time. Oh yeah, so that's actually something worth mentioning today. My cats my parents are going on a trip, so they left their cats. They left their cats with me, and you know, because they left the cats with me, my cats are now upsetty spaghetti. They're not very happy with the whole situation. They don't like it. They don't want no part of it. They have no desire to interact with each other. And every time they walk past each other, it's meowing and like hissing. Nobody's attacked each other yet, but it's getting fucking annoying. Yeah, so basically, medallions, treasure, talisman. Doesn't sound too hard. Alright. So I got a key. What is this? Unlock the keeper seal. Rope arrow. Well, we're getting one rope arrow, so I want to think that multiple will be good investment. Let's see. Explodes on impact in a cloud of knockout gas, putting most living creatures in its area to sleep. It does not arc in flight, so aim that's on the top of the bow sight. Ooh, that sounds like it could be incredibly useful. It's expensive. An acquaintance will say you a commission. He has to pick up some antiquities in which you might... no. Do one of these... Man, we're not going to have many... There. There. I think this is a good setup. Yeah, no reason to buy those. Alright, yeah, let's play mission. Let's get right into it, shall we? Alright. So. Drain. Cool. What's around here? Can I... I'm not able to just get up there, am I? No? No? Doesn't seem that way. Anyways. I'm just walking through the city. I am a very legal individual. So, what's the breakdown? Find the entrance, 2,000 in loot, including 500 in gems. Okay. Recover the keeper medallions from the lost expedition, obtain the talisman of fire, leave the lost city. That's not too hard. So it's 2 main objectives like normal. And I think I remember the lost city entrance was supposed to be like in the fucking sewers somewhere, right? So we're gonna... Ooh, that's different. What's this? Oh, it already used it. Well, that didn't take long. That's the fastest we've ever completed an objective. 1 minute, 37 seconds. Easy. Easy game, easy life, guys. Easy game, easy life. Kind of glad that I picked up one of the breath potions, just in case this goes on a little bit too long and I get uncomfortable. Ooh, let's come up here, get some fresh air. And down we go. Oh boy. This underwater area is fucking awesome. Didn't need it. Let's get out of the water. This is one of those missions where they didn't tell me I couldn't kill things. Actually, shit. Now that I think of it, if I can kill things, then I probably should have grabbed some more broadheads. That could be an oversight. That could be a pretty major oversight now that I'm thinking about it some more. Well, I've already made the decisions. I do think it's strange that they would offer me gas arrows then if I'm allowed to kill things. Oh, fuck. It just brings me right back here. Hello, I'm Spooderman. I'm here to tell you Deluxe. Die? Not gonna lie, when I was a little kid, I actually distinctly remember when I was a kid, I played the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets video game for PlayStation. I didn't play it on PlayStation. I played it on PC. But like, it was terrible. First of all, like looking back on like on the game itself, like it was kind of not great. You know, it's really easy. It was for little kids like myself. So, but there was a part where you had to go to the what was it, the Forbidden Forest or whatever, in and like confront Aragog, and there's a whole boss fight there. But I remember that one of the enemies in that area was a spider. You know, or not a spider, but you know, one of the normal enemies was a spider. And you'd run into them and you'd kill them. And I remember as a kid, once you defeated one, that its leg would twitch, like continually as part of like a, I don't know, I guess the fact that it's dead, its leg just twitches now. And this is fucking. And I thought that was, like, I thought it was terrifying. I don't know why, because like, you know, looking back, it's like, okay, it's obviously defeated. It's not gonna move. But like, for some reason, I remember thinking that that the game, that the spider wasn't dead for some reason, and I couldn't cast any spells on it anymore. So like, what the fuck? Yeah, I remember.
How can the keepers keep this place a secret?
Yeah, and it freaked me the fuck out, like, badly. So, but yeah, I remember, shit, I used to enjoy a lot of Harry Potter stuff. You know, once I got older and started looking at, you know, other stuff in general, I started like looking more critically at media, and like Harry Potter's got like a lot of flaws, right? Nobody's trying to say Harry Potter's perfect. Oh my god, that's freaked me out. I don't think there's anyone who's insane enough to actually say that Harry Potter is critically perfect, or that the universe has anything like anything even close to. It doesn't even really make that much sense. You know, like I can appreciate wanting to keep some of the mystery in a universe, but like, all right. Despite hardships, I have welcomed this opportunity to study the city of precursors. Their society was remarkable, stratified like the bedrock and seemingly as stable. Above all was the Emperor, a divine figure, answerable to none but their gods. Emperors were seldom seen by the common people, and this distance gave rise to powerful and politically charged bureaucracy. Freaked me out. Fall down. My gosh. These lights are fucking... They just light up as I come in. Though, I will... Okay, good. That Burrick led me on a fucking wild Burrick chase. I hope this one is short like yesterday. Well, yesterday's wasn't actually that short. It just, like... It just went, like, quickly, I think. Oh, no, nothing. Where is this wild Burrick chase taking me from? Okay. Take these. It's kind of silly that it makes that sound. But yeah, so as I was saying, fucking... Once I got older and started looking at media more critically, you know, because it's a topic that interested me. You know, I watched I've watched any number of like media critique channels. You know, H-Bomber Guy, Mauler, fucking God, it's like all of the ones that I used to watch. I just fucking blanked on just now. But I used to watch it as a form of entertainment, and I thought it was fun. And so I started looking at it myself to see if I could see any flaws in the things that I liked, and you know, how would I go about changing those things, you know, to make it better. You know, and like Harry Potter is like a fairly it's like low-hanging fruit at this point. Like it's like picking apart the critically. It's like trying to I don't know. It's like bullying the retarded kid. You just don't do it because it's just there's no reason to. It's been done to death already. This must be what the gas is for, so that I can knock out all these dudes at once. Comic where the Joker became a god and said killing an animal wasn't very funny. How did I do that? Is it just because I'm killing a bunch of animals? I mean, killing animals generally isn't funny. You know, we do it because we kind of need to. You know, unless you're some sort of like weird, crazy person. then I suppose you might kill animals because you think it's funny. But then I think most people will I don't think anyone will disagree when I say that that makes you a piece of shit. Low-hanging fruit, bullying a special kid. Yeah, I mean it kind of is, you know, because it's fucking like picking apart Harry Potter's critical flaws is like it's so easy to do. I mean, Procrastitara does it all the time, right? Like she's got all those videos with the books and the movies and showing how both are incredibly flawed, right? Like the books, it's one of those things where like the books are better than the movies, but like are they really though? And it becomes difficult to know for certain just because of because the books are so incredibly flawed. You know, just, I, I don't know. It's like just looking at like the magic system and shit. Like I could probably talk for hours about like just different aspects of it. Anyways, Benir has been informed that you ordered the sacrosanct parchments moved to the archives beneath the great temple palace, lest they be destroyed by the angry and fiery breath of the earth. On the morrow's eve, we shall move ourselves there as well. Do not tarry. Okay, I guess we're going to go underground. Uh-huh. So that is not the right way, right? Don't give a shit about Harry Potter because I don't know how I'd feel if Tara talked shit. Once told me that House of Leaves was pretentious, even though I liked it, but she's not wrong. Well, I mean that's the thing with a lot of media, right? Is like I look at Harry Potter and I can see that it's got a bunch of flaws and stuff, but that doesn't stop me from enjoying it. Like I still when I watch the movies, when I read the books, you know, I had a good time with it. It's not like it's not like I can't have fun with reading something that isn't uh like objectively critically like amazing or anything like that, you know. Like shit. There's a reason there's a reason that bad movies are successful. You know, you can look at a lot of different franchises for that. Like, I mean,
Anybody home?
anybody home, he says. If I don't do this, you will kill me, and that would not be fun. So I must do this, Burrick. I must. There was an entire block of text that filled a page full of source names for no logical reason. Oh, in House of Leaves? Yeah, I'm not familiar with House of Leaves, so I wouldn't know anything about that. But I mean, if it has that, then, well, that's probably a good indicator. But like, even so, like, it's important to try and look at things from a not necessarily unbiased perspective, but from like a like weigh the opinions, right? Weigh how much different things matter to you. Cause like if you care about if you care too much about what other people think, it becomes difficult to like to I don't know. I'm trying to think of the words to use here because I don't want to come off as like, oh no, nobody's opinion matters but your own, and it's like, I mean, it matters insofar as like facilitating a discussion, you know, because ideally a conversation has two people who are willing to exchange ideas and hopefully be better for the experience. That looks like something I can get to. But how? I think it's probably an indoors area up ahead. But you know, one of the things I really enjoy, like I like to go back to like old, you know, kids media that I used to. Damn it! It's a good thing I saved. I used to, I watched not recently, but like a while ago. I rewatched fucking like The Werewolf of Fever Swamp. If anybody's familiar with Goosebumps and R.L. Stine. And as a kid, my parents have this story of me where I was absolutely distraught. I was inconsolable because the movie terrified me. And I looked back at it now and it is like it seems just comical. Yeah, see, like if with Mahler's review of King of Monsters, you know, it's fucking if you enjoyed watching the movie, right? It's you don't have to necessarily you don't have to like when other people fucking shit on it, you know, for any reason. You know, whether if like what is it? Like I like Halo, right? Like I love Halo. I love the Halo universe. There's a few things in there though that don't make much sense, and frankly, I don't care to look at the I don't care to look at the negative reviews of Halo, like the super critical, like, oh, this, that, and the other thing are all broken or bad, or you know, like I just don't really care to because I have a lot of good memories with the franchise, and I'd rather not like I'd rather not change those, you know, because inevitably, you know, once somebody points out flaws, you will start looking at those flaws. And it's one thing when you like when that's the content you sought out, like you were like, oh, I'm interested in seeing what people have to say about this, but when you click on a video, that's kind of what you're doing. Likewise, when my friend told me to repeatedly watch the Mandalorian reviews, but I don't want to. Yeah, and exactly. That's the key. And I think, honestly, if you want my personal opinion, like I like Mahler's content. I think he does a good job, and I think I think it's clear that he's passionate about what he does. But like I think the reason that the sequel trilogy videos got so big is because he he was it's because people who watched those movies and did not have fun with them. Like it wasn't like people watched them and it was just he's not like just some guy shitting on a well-loved movie, you know, like if you look at the original trilogy or the sequel trilogy, that's what you might run into. right? Because people actually like those movies. By and large, people don't like the sequel trilogies. You know, they were financially successful, sure. God damn, fucking Burricks being a huge pain in my ass. Oh my god, and they're just pussies. Oh my fucking holy shit. I hate these things. They're so annoying. They're like Guar levels of ugly, and they have a ranged attack, and I don't have much health. And I'm not gonna lie, the combat in this game is not its forte. Yeah, nothing up there. Completely silent. First few minutes of the movie, they complained about wolves being in a forest. They shouldn't be in it. Like, this is a movie about animals that defy the square cube law, so I just didn't watch. Yeah. Like, little things like getting the exact right creatures for the exact right biomes and things like that. Unless it's something crazy like a polar bear in the desert, like, it's just beyond the scope of things that I care about. And that, like, obviously that's like a personal thing. That's subjective to me. But I just don't find it to be a major thing for me to get hooked on the way some people do. But hey, if that harms their enjoyment of the movie, then it sucks to be them. Like, one of the things that, going back to the sequel trilogy real quick, like, having spent some time in the military, right, when that one lady was supposed to be, like, Leia's stand-in as a general, like, holy shit. Like, myself, my dad, and my brother, we all looked at that and were just like, what the fuck is this? Like, Poe was 100% in the right for having, for mutinying, because the way she was acting just made it seem like she was actually a villain, and that we were gonna, like, see her actually, like, turn the heroes over to the First Order or some shit. Like, that's what we actually thought was gonna happen because she was so incompetent as a character. But, like, it, and it was, when it turned out she was a good guy all along and that she was just a fucking moron, all of us were just in shock. Like, no, these are not the actions of a sane fucking, like, military leader. Just trust me, bro, as a whole plot point. Yeah, exactly. You know, like, Mandalorian, for all of its flaws, like, is it's nowhere near as, like, it doesn't have anything quite as glaring, I don't think. Wow, okay. This map is not helpful. I need to find the Keeper medallions. I heard the counter argument to my point is enjoy the movie while ignoring parts of the movie. Well, I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but honestly, that is what a lot of people do. You know, that, like, that, it's it's one of those things that, like, people will do it for a lot of different movies and franchises, and people will do it in general to things that they like. You know, like, I will enjoy the parts of of whatever thing that I like while ignoring the things that I don't like because they don't matter to me. You know, I think that's the key, right? Like, not every bit of characterization has to be perfect. Not every decision has to be like 100%, right? Like it's not impossible to make a movie that is like that, but it's not something that gets appreciated by a vast amount of audiences. I'm walking in a circle. Like there's like obviously there's limits to it, right? Like your movie has to make a degree of sense for people to like to like it, or for it to be financially successful. I'll let's say, you know, it has to make a degree of sense. You know, there has to be some meaning that someone can draw from it, whether that be the literal story that you tell or some metaphorical one that they come up with themselves. But it has to make a degree of sense. If you have a movie that's literally nothing but like flashing red and blue lights and that's it, you know, like it's like I suppose it's not technically impossible for it to be a financial success, you know, through some miracle, some stroke of luck, but it is not very likely, I don't think. You know, it's one of those things that's just kind of it's a little too esoteric, it's a little too it's a little bit too artsy, I would say, for most people. Alright, so where is this thing supposed to be? Keep medallions from the Lost Expedition, and... why do I get the feeling I'm supposed to go over here somewhere? I'm coming back around here. What the fuck? I want to ask you something I found out for one of the movies I'm looking forward to. I mean, yeah, you can go ahead and ask. Like, if I have an answer for you, I'll give you one, but I can't promise anything. Is this about the fucking Kamen Rider thing that you were messaging me about? Yeah, so I heard two sources can theorize something I consider fucking stupid. Well, what is it? So this is the wheat. The wheat. Hmm. Oh yeah, this papyrus. Dear Milo, the city is too grand for this unworthy country lass. I have visited the Emperor's Colosseum. Such a spectacle. The Colosseum is bigger than our village. The cheer is deafening when they extend the bridge from below the royal balcony. Great doors open and the combatants enter the battlefield, a raised island in the middle of the arena. Hundreds of magical fires float on the surface of the water. I saw there a gladiator who wrestled with a pair of lions, and the Emperor's son himself tossed him a bag of gold. I will tell you more later, but Cherok calls. Naza. So the story context is that the main character is captured by an evil organization that cyberizes and brainwashes them. And judging by the trailers, people have said that the cyborgs can't take their armored uniforms off, and people say that it's tragic. Like, I hope it isn't true at all. How practical would that even be? I mean, it's probably about as practical as RoboCop. Someone argued that they don't need to shit or bathe because they are cyborgs. He theorizes that they are fully robotic from the neck down. I mean, it sounds like your friend's saying that it is meaningless, or it sounds like your friend's kind of right in that situation because, I mean, it's not like you. I'm not an expert on Kamen Rider, but he doesn't seem like the kind. It doesn't seem like the kind of show or franchise where the main character takes his helmet off. It has like these super intense drama moments. You know, it seems more in the vein of like Super Sentai action stuff. You know, Power Rangers type stuff. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong on that, obviously, and please let me know if I am, but we must soon find a supply of water here in the city. The heat from the magma is dehydrating us too quickly. Our water crystals have been saved for emergencies, but we may be soon forced to rely on them. Hopefully the tower is not much farther. Hopefully we do not have much further to go to the tower. Ooh, freaky.
So, this is the Lost City. It's not lost no more.
It's not lost no more. Yep, it's totally within the expected response. He can transform forth, but we saw in the trailer that he doesn't transform into civilian clothes, so people are saying he can't change back, so he needs to be unseen among people with a trench coat. My friend and I agree that is stupid. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then that sounds like a pretty major departure from the original, and sounds like it would it sounds like it would be rather upsetting to a longtime fan. Hello? Well, those are nice, but what I really need is gems and gold. Come on. Anything? Nothing up top? Man. They trained me to look on top of stuff, and now I'm looking on top of stuff and finding nothing. I say as I find 2 water arrows. Oh man, this is stressful. I'm just getting through this area and it's just a pain. You know, that's actually something that I was talking with my brother about. Like, we were talking about like adaptations of like games and movies and stuff. Because like we mentioned like the Halo adaptation, and like I think it's pretty universally understood that it's been panned. People don't like it. It's not what people wanted out of a Halo adaptation. But what's most disappointing about it isn't that it's isn't even that. The Lost City quote reminds me of when Civi complained about a secret level with the name being unfound or a secret, and he was like, "So secret it's still with still filled." Oh yeah, that was one of the things in Blood. It was like, yeah, it's a secret level so secret that it's still full of cultists. They actually made a reference to that video. Ugh.
I shall walk the path until my return. What vision disturbs me? The wind has deceived me. The sound of an intruder disturbs the air.
The earth will protect me.
I call upon... To me! An intruder has come. I shall return with others, rogue.
No. No, fuck. Holy shit, dude, I'm so slow.
Not try to escape.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
You cannot.
Oh my god. Got fucked by these guys. What were you saying about... Oh, no. I can't be interrupted by text. I was interrupted by this motherfucker. This guy who needs to die. Fuck you. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Cunt. But yeah, what I was saying, we were discussing video game adaptations, and it came up with, we were talking about Halo. And it was one of those things where, like, we said, like, Halo is not... I don't know why people keep trying to reinvent the wheel when it comes to adapting fucking Halo. Because Halo is not difficult to adapt. Like, you can do like they did with Halo Wars, right? Where they have like their own little spin-off that has nothing to do with Chief, right? And shit is and it Halo Wars, like from what I understand, from what I remember, like it had a pretty lukewarm reception, and then it became like really popular and people liked it because it expanded on the story without interfering or contradicting any of the bullshit that happens in the main 3 games. Right? Like the biggest key to adapting a video game to any other medium is just like don't change like don't do stuff in the universe that doesn't change the main story. Like if you're not gonna if for some reason you decide not to adapt the the main story of the games, right? Like adapting Halo to a movie is easy because they've already done it within the game itself. Oh, I have to look at the second parchment. That one's the one we already read. From Secretary of Protocol Whiten to Keeper of the Keys Fuquan. Fuquan? It is spoken that Va-Toran has closed the Colosseum for reasons other than piety. In a year and a day of mourning, Toran may devise a way to make money from the building. As cheering crowds were to his father, is the clink of coins to Toran. To inter the key with Va-Tarak's genius, none will touch it, yet should it serve, it can be lost to grave robbers. Our new master is wily, this humble servant fears for Karath Deen. Dope. So I've got 250 in gems. I need another 250. And then I also need another 1,000 in loot in general. But so when you adapt a video game, literally just do what will make the fans happy. Like don't try to reach a broader audience. Don't do weird funky shit without like a really good reason. Yeah, you guys were talking about the making clothes on removal. It doesn't offer any advantages. It seems pointless. Yeah, I can definitely understand why that would make you worried. That's one of those things that like you hear about and you're like, no, 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 no. Please tell me that's fake.
Wind blows, fire burns, earth shakes, water flows.
What's up, guy?
Wind blows, fire burns, water flows, earth shakes.
That guy. I killed that first guy because it's not often I'm allowed to murder people, and he fucked me. He didn't actually deal the killing blow last time. Imagine a fan hearing that Venom in Spider-Man 3 would rarely show the monster face in a leak or something. Dude, like, man. Spider-Man 3 was one of those movies that, like, I remember as a kid enjoying it, but, like, also understanding that it was deeply flawed.
Nothing. I shall walk the path until my return to the eternal fire.
Is it over there? Do not flee. To hide in the shadow. May wisdom guide you on your journey, fallen one. I failed to find the intruder.
Man,
To hide in
he
the
gave
shadows
up quick.
is to reveal your fear, intruder.
Oh, man. He's gonna... Is it over there? This guy's just gonna stand there, isn't he? Oh my god, this is worse than Skyrim.
I shall return in larger numbers, intruder. Mages, unite against this threat.
Mages, unite against this threat, he says to the corpse. Like, I don't understand why fucking movie studios have such a hard time just appealing to the fans of existing to existing fan bases. Like, to me, it seems like the easiest thing in the world. Like, I don't know shit about Final Fantasy, right? But, like, I guarantee you, if you set me up to direct a Final Fantasy movie, I would make a movie that fans were happy with. Because I would research what the fans fucking like. You know, I would play the games, I would be like, okay, so why is it that Cloud Strife is such a popular character? Why is it that this is the way that things are? And I would, like, I wouldn't necessarily participate in the fan base or the communities, but I'd do like I always did before and observe. You know, I'd look at them. I'd read the posts. I'd find I'd know what they find funny, and then once I'd had my research done, I would make the movie, and it would be I'm assuming that, like, I'm getting like a Square Enix budget, right? You know, getting properly funded. I would make it. I think I would make a successful movie. You know, like I would be able to give a script a pass over and be like, no, this is dog shit. Change this. This doesn't make any sense. You know, like I would be able to make those kinds of decisions, and for some reason, fucking nobody at Warner Bros. Or Paramount or anybody seems to know how to appeal to existing audiences, except, ironically enough, the guys who made fucking Sonic. Those guys are working on their third movie now. The funny thing is that showing people stuff on its own instead of made to appeal to newcomers and leaving all the things that people like under the rug won't help. What if new fans research by themselves? We didn't look at the games, we looked at the lore and barely read a fan wiki. Yeah, like, fucking shit like that. It's like, I don't understand why it seems like these companies hold the fans of their fucking IP in contempt. Like, these are the people who are willing to give you money. You know, these are the people who want you to be successful, because if you're successful, you're making them happy. You know, like, I don't get it. It's like it's biting the hand that feeds you for no discernible reason. It's so frustrating. You know, like, I can kind of understand it if you have something like, God damn it, if you have something like Mortal Kombat, right? Where Mortal Kombat is kind of inherently very silly. You know, just in concept. You know, from the outset, it's a fucking karate tournament, or not karate, obviously, but it's a tournament where, like, the strongest in the universe have to fucking, like, battle for the fate of the world. And it's like, sure, like it's no you're not gonna get like a masterpiece of writing out of it. But like ironically enough, the Mortal Kombat movies do actually have a decent amount of entertainment value, just because the characters are all easily recognizable as the characters. Like you see Liu Kang, you know that's Liu Kang. You see Sonya, you know that's Sonya. You see Johnny Cage, you know that's him. You know, there's no question, because like they're however fucking poorly they might be acted, or however silly the script might be, like you can recognize all the shit that you need to recognize, and it's completely understandable. We need new fans. You know, the minority. Imagine doing a movie about Thief and literally just making it in name only while insisting they did their research. Isn't that kind of what they did with Thief 2014, I think? Or, you know, Thief 4, whatever the fuck they call it. Like, it's Thief in name only, but like all of the things that make Thief are like not present. Yeah, okay. So, been in here. Whew. We need new fans. I don't... Why do you need new fans, though? Like, one thing, I think it was the Act Man who talked about this. Like, the new Halo franchise, fuck am I saying? The new Halo TV series talks about, or okay, people want to reach a wide audience, or a wider audience, right? But like, Halo already reaches a very wide audience. Like, Halo was the fucking game in like 2007, 2001 for CE. I think it was 2004 for 2, and then 2007 for 3. And like it was huge. Like, it wasn't just huge for video games, it was huge in general. You know, everybody knew what the fuck Halo was. Ironic that a lot of movies have this aesop of be yourself, but they refuse adaptations to stay true. Exactly. 'Cause like why? I don't get it. We had just come upon a tall and sturdy tower, and it was agreed upon that we should deposit the talisman there. The staircase to the top floor had collapsed some time ago, which made ascension difficult. Eric had pointed out the ledge circling the tower, suggesting that one of us place the talisman out there. I laughed at his comment uncaringly. This disturbs me. Tomorrow we shall head back the way we came. I cannot keep myself from wondering why the burning elementals stood at bay as we passed. Will they still, now that we no longer carry the talisman of fire? This is why I'm nervous if my stuff is to be called to be a movie. There's too much to lose. Here's the great thing about that, right? My favorite thing to do is exactly like what happened with is exactly what I did with the sequel trilogy, and I just ignore it. I just pretend it doesn't exist. Honestly, I feel bad for all the actors that were in the sequel trilogy because now their names are forever attached to it. Like, I don't know much about, like, Daisy Ridley or any.
Creepy.
Yeah, I don't know much about any of the actors. Ooh. Wood. Oh, oh, come on, man. What the fuck? How much is that? $350 in gems. Imagine anywhere that's Chad Ragnarok, the Virgin Paramount. I mean, shit, if someone else wants to make that. I can only suck my own dick so much, you know? I can't go making those kinds of memes, or I'll come off as conceited. But it would make me very happy to see them. Actually does research. I mean, fucking, it's literally not that hard. Like, video games, a video game adaptation to a movie is just not that difficult of a thing to do. The hard part is already done. The world building is done for you. I mean, shit, that's like half of the reason that fan fiction is so popular to write, is because the hardest part of it, defining the world, is already, like, that part is done. Or at least that's the part that I find the most difficult when it comes to any kind of writing. You know, creating a world for your characters to exist within. You know, characters, like, it's... Like, characterization is difficult, especially when you're writing anything that's not, like, a self-insert. You know, like, if you have a character who is, like, a hot-headed, passionate person, but you're just not that kind of a person, it's going to be more difficult for you to write that person. Not impossible. Far from impossible. But it's just not going to be quite as, like, it won't come quite as naturally because it's so... It might be contradictory to what you personally would do in such a situation. Fire rains upon us from the sky. At the temple of Nalahotep, 4 hallowed geldings were offered to appease the acrimonious earth. The sanguine overture has done nothing to pacify her. So I think we can all agree that this is supposed to be Nyarlathotep. or like this universe's version of Nyarlathotep. Yeah, exactly. The outer gods were here. Is that a wood ceiling? If that's a wood ceiling... Actually, you know what? Let me drink this health potion. And then I'll save again. It's not. Damn it. There's like one step there. I don't know if that's intended or not. It doesn't seem intended. Okay. Oh my god, that wasn't intended at all. Can you imagine a show that makes Garrett an emotional, angry, and doing the opposite of what he knows best? Give things to people instead of stealing them. Well, yeah, like, if Garrett was, like, somehow... if they made a movie or TV series or anything, and they had Garrett as a character, and Garrett was, like, this Robin Hood type character, I think that would go against his character pretty harshly. Like, don't get me wrong, he's like a master thief, right? But he's not like he's our protagonist, but he's not like a good person. He's not a hero. Like he doesn't steal from the poor. You know, he's not like robbing people because they have nothing for him to steal. You know, like that's why the thieves don't steal from the poor. It's because the poor don't have anything worth stealing. So, I'm not gonna lie. I think I cheated by, like, jumping up the way that I did. And kind of abusing the physics. I'm pretty sure what's intended is that I'm supposed to come out here.
It's a long way down.
Yeah, that's definitely the intended way then. Because he has a line for it and everything. Alright, let's make sure I didn't miss anything. There might be some gems or something out there. And how much loot do I have? $17.65. So like what? 2 gems, I think. 2 gems should do it. Maybe 3. We're gonna walk out.
Long way down.
You're damn right it is, Garrett.
Better off looking for another way around.
Yeah, see, this is what the guy's notebook was talking about. Just double check. Nothing here. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the intended way. Hey Lazy, how you doing, man? What do you think of the sweep meme? People started to copy the Morbius meme with the new Ultraman movie, Ultraman Sweep, first movie to sell Ultrillion tickets. I haven't seen that at all. To be honest, like, I haven't seen much of the Morbius stuff either. Like, I've seen it here and there with, like, oh, it's Morbin time and shit like that, and people just being silly. I honestly don't think anybody's seen Morbius. How many Keeper's medallions was I supposed to find? It doesn't say, does it? Keeper medallions from the Lost Expedition. I know there's at least 2 then, right? Oh, that way. I'm pretty sure I know where that is. It's a good thing I loaded up on water arrows. Fucking annoying lava insta-kill bullshit. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Hmm. Actually, no, that's got me curious. I'm just gonna load the save again. Because I'm actually kind of itching to know. Why? Why does it bounce me off like that? I don't know what I that's the only issue that I have with that kind of control for ladders. Is that for some reason, like, they'll just bounce you off for no reason. Like I'm not pressing the space button once I get on. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. 1. And we're gonna save again. Like, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. It's just bouncing me off for no reason. Is it too close to the wall? I mean, it seems like that's the problem. But I don't see any, I don't see any gems up here, so... Oh my god. You know what? Fuck this. I've already gotten into that part of the building. There's nothing up there for me. I have nothing to prove. I did it legit. Just curious, compared to other game protagonists, does Garrett seem realistic, physically speaking, or weaker than the common game character? I would say Garrett is significantly weaker than most of the video game protagonists I've played. Mainly because most of the video game characters I play are like superheroes of some sort. Like not like literally like cape shit superheroes, but like fucking like the Dragonborn or some other kind of you know, fantastical, magical power, having, like, Garrett is very skilled thief, and that is about all he's got going for him. Like, beyond his ability to blend into the shadows, Garrett's got nothing. Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably why. That's one of the things that I kind of like, or that at least that I liked about that I like about this game, and that I think I like in general. For some, obviously it depends on like the game and shit, but like I kind of like having a character who is like at a bit of a disadvantage, you know, has some sort of weakness that I need to play around. You know, like for Garrett in general, it's just combat. Fucking I hate the lava in this game. But like it's like that I don't oof. I'm struggling to find my words today. I keep stumbling over them and like stuttering and stammering, and it's just fucking getting on my own nerves. I think it's because I start sentences without actually knowing what I want to say. I just start talking and hope that I find the words. And today I have not been finding the words. You know, it's kind of funny because when I play Elder Scrolls, when I play like Skyrim and games like Skyrim, I tend to make characters who are a lot like Garrett, with the main difference being that I like having a one-handed dagger that I can use to slit throats. Like that's kind of the, I guess, power fantasy that I tend to go for. Because like I just think it's cool, you know, being able to be like super stealthy and then, you know, take a bunch of dudes out, you know. So basically, you like the game because you were basically the underdog. Not because I'm the underdog, but I think I think that making him physically not very capable of combat makes you kind of play into the whole thief part of the game more. Like it feeds into the to what the game is trying to make you do. Because like you saw how much I was struggling with all these dudes out here, right? Like combat is not the A option when it comes to progression in this game. Like you want to avoid it if you can. And the game emphasizes that by making combat difficult to they make it a difficult option. And like obviously I think it's a combination of being limited by the technology of the time, you know, because like you can have like a character be weak but like also not have sword fights that suck, which frankly I think the sword fights in this game kind of suck. You know, fighting an enemy, you hit them, they have a little pain animation that you kind of stun lock them into until they decide it's time to run away, and then it becomes difficult to hit them at all because like if I have my sword out, I move significantly slower, right? And it's just not like realistic to hit something, you know, while you're moving, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, I don't think ooh, excuse me, sorry. I like this. The sword fights don't have to suck, but like the character can still be weak. Like I think I die in like I think it's 4 hits from most guards and like 2 hits from like a mage. If I even get that many, frankly. What's this? Wait, hold on. I got something. What is that? It is smart programming. Wow, combat sucks makes the character not combat focused, which is ironic because in System Shock 2 the character's a cyborg, but he only uses a wrench and a crystal to fight back. I mean, System Shock 2 you can also get like guns and other shit. Nothing like punching dudes in the head with a slap. True. Nothing quite like that. What the fuck? What did I just pick up? Oh, a gas arrow. Well, now I'm just confused by that one little thing, and it's going to bother me. I've got 1 medallion. I don't know how many more I need to find. No, not this way. Not that way. It was up this way. We say nothing of the circle that I just went in. Are you pissed off at Constantine for sending you on these missions? Because I assure you when you finish you'll hate him more. Oh. I mean, I don't know if pissed is the right word. Definitely less than happy. Dude, holy shit. Why do I keep walking in circles? Like, I come up here. I'm trying to find my way back out. Like, I remember I came into this building and I had a big chase with a Burek, right? Or was that the other building? god, I'm fucking lost! Man, what the fuck? Oh, finally. Holy shit. Ah. God damn. I've been walking around in there in circles for how fucking long? Like 10 fucking minutes? Did you complete Misery Squad? I forgot if you played it before. Given that that name is not ringing any bells, I'm gonna go with no. Pure luck. That shouldn't have waked, but it did. I don't know why it waked, but it did. Yeah, so they're talking about a supply of water in this one. Hmm. Oh. I think I've not been in here. Is that broadheads? What am I saying? I'm looking at the wrong side. I think it was. Ooh. I need one more for gems. I need basically anything for gems, frankly. Not sure. That's a lot of moss arrows, I think. Good evening. How's the Lost City treating me? The Lost City is treating me pretty frickin' not too bad, all things considered. Actually. Certainly better than Thieves Guild treated me, not like a couple weeks ago. I've found basically all the stuff that I need. I'm missing like one gem, and I don't know how many of the, what are these? I don't know how many Keeper medallions I need. I found one of them, but I don't know how many there are, and I don't know how many I need. How does this evening treat you, Nightmare Thief? Trying to find some corpses. Save often and reload if you miss an arrow. Yeah, I actually have been doing that for the most part. like, you can see all of these. I've already been through most of this area. Ooh, he fucking... You are being a finish. That was rather rude of him, don't you think? Conserve my water arrows. I usually do. I actually usually end with like 10, but seeing as this mission doesn't focus too heavily on stealth, I haven't been putting out a bunch of torches like I normally would. The fire elementals will multiple after you grab the fire talisman. I actually already have it. I'm looking for the medallions. Because I've got one, but I don't know how many there are. I'm like just going around looking for watch or keeper corpses. You know, checking all the buildings that I thought I checked last time, but I don't suppose that they're here. 2 medallions? Okay. Well, that's good. Found one that was right next to a guy with a book. Yeah, it is almost like a running gag, you know, I get lost, someone else shows up and they're able to help. I mean, the shit, it happens like basically every week at this point. No keeper corpses, the second is in the area after you jump on several buildings. In an area after you jump on several buildings. You're not referring to this area back here, right? With the... with all these, because I didn't find anything back here. Like the when I say keeper corpse, like I was referring to, I found a medallion next to a skeleton that had a book next to it that had a clue as to how to get the fire talisman. You're with the thief community, you created fan missions. Oh, dude, that's fucking cool. This is my first time ever going through the game. I set it to expert so that it would take a while because I like being forced to explore, because if I know I missed something, or if I don't know I missed something and then I find out after the fact, I feel like an idiot and I don't like that. I really don't like proximity damage. That's really annoying. No, it's in another area past this area. Alright, let's see if I can find my way back forward. Because I have a penchant for getting lost. I think it's this way. You know, out of curiosity, seeing as you're with the fan community, Nightmare Thief, what's the general opinion towards the Mage Towers? Because, personally, like, the mission, that's the one that I did, like, I think last night, and I thought that mission was a lot of fun. But, like, I also wonder if maybe that was because it was really easy. You know, like, it didn't leave a lot of mystery as to where I was supposed to go or how I was supposed to get where I was going. Oh shit. Oh, I did not mean to fall back into that lava. Where it is, FMV. Aren't any FMVs here? No, there aren't any FMVs. Not unless the definition of FMV has changed. Up, 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 up. Man, do they just keep... Don't see anything here. Oh, there's nothing up there. I sure hope you guys can't hear my cats arguing in the background. Hey! Stop being dickheads. Give me 1 second. They've got these little stumps that they sit on, and one of them was refusing to move to the other. Ugh. Really annoying. Anyways, I think it was... Oh shit, was it this way? I got all turned around. Yeah, I think it was this way. But like, yeah, with Mage's Guild, I found, or Mage's Tower, I suppose, I found it very easy to orient myself, and rarely did I not know where I was supposed to go. Herm. No, I've been through. Been through here, been lost in here. Oof. We're gonna find our way. Hey, stop being a dickhead. Fucking cats, man. Of course, now they choose to be assholes. They've been good for hours. They've been good for hours. And then, now they're being assholes. You can fucking hear them in the background, too. Shit. I was like, "Arr." Like, yeah. I think this is where I found the first one. It was like near this, like on this guy. I don't know if this is actually where the I don't know where the second one would be, though. I don't think it's in that first area. I almost feel like it's got to be in here somewhere. Close to finishing mission. I'm pretty close. At least, like, you know, as far as boxes ticked, I'm like, I've got to get like, what, maybe 50 more loot, I think. Like, where is it? Yeah, 1915, and I need 50 more in gems specifically. But like that, I don't imagine that's gonna be too difficult unless they give me like another room full of cups that doesn't have a single gem in it. You know, and then I just need the other keeper medallion, and then I'm set. And then I can just leave. Damn it. I don't think I'm saving often enough. Shit. No. That scared the shit out of me. I almost jumped straight into the lava again. Come through this area, and this is the tower. It's almost 3 p.m. Why the fuck does it still feel like morning? Also saying hi before your internet resumes shitting itself. Well, I'm glad you came to say hi, Tara. I appreciates it. You're always here for me, Tara, and that's what I appreciates about you. Ugh, I keep fucking... Plasma, please, if you have to go... If you have to get some sleep, then don't let my stream stop you. Like, I'm actually planning on starting streaming a little bit earlier. You know, now that now that I've got some more time on my hands. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I'd start stream like quite a few hours earlier. Because I honestly thought that would be oof. Honestly, that would just be better for me, I think. I don't see anywhere to go other than into the tower, but I've already been everywhere in the tower. And I got the fucking talisman, so what's the dealio? Oh man, I fucking loved Avril Lavigne growing up. I had a little bit of a crush on her, I'm not gonna lie. Formative years in a young man's life. Yeah, you got nothing important at the end. Night. All right, man. Have a good rest. I hope whatever you got going on tomorrow it goes well for you. Did you know Avril had a comeback with Christian Rock? I did not. What the fuck? Why Christian Rock? Like, that just seems so bizarre. Very Jesus-y. Well, I mean, shit. If that's what makes her happy, man. Yeah, so this is... See, I can see this. I'm pretty sure this is like an area that you just go down and that, like, you see the talisman and it tempts you. Yeah, fuck you. But yeah, I don't see a keeper medallion up here. Honestly, just knowing that there's only two medallions keeps me going. She should have put Hello Kitty song in the middle of the album to fuck with people. Yeah, that would have been fucking hilarious, I think. Like, you have this fucking, like, Christian rock, like, oh, fucking praise Jesus, and then just Hello Kitty in the middle of it all. Ooh. Not that that matters very much at this point. Almost all of the enemies are dead. So I'm pretty sure I missed the second, or the first Keeper Talisman. I don't like that at all. You ever listen to Madonna's political album where she raps? Madonna raps? That's insanity. I can't even imagine Madonna rapping. What the fuck? It's really, really bad white woman rap. That tells me everything I need to know, frankly. It's really bad white woman rap. Let me upsies. Is it bad that when I think white woman rap, I think of, like, wine moms? Yeah, middle-aged white woman. I'm drinking a soy latte. I'll take a double shot, hey? Actual lyric? Oh my god. Please tell me that you're fucking with me right now. That's ridiculous. That's so awful. Like, that's the kind of line you put in a song that's like parodying rap. Like I can understand, like, it's so bad. That's so unapologetically shit. The album is just her whining about her life and pretending it's about politics. What? It's like, oh, where? I can't go anywhere. I can't do things because I'm rich and famous. Like, shut up. You can do whatever you want. You have enough money to, like, rent out a stadium and tell people to fuck off for the night. My gosh, just running around here. lost as shit. I'm gonna start backtracking again. I think. It was during the Bush administration, so she was trying to make a protest album and it sucked. You know, it's kind of funny, like how much people protested the Bush administration, because like I was like a little kid when that was happening, right? Like I remember listening to Eminem like sing "White America," you know, and even now, like even understanding the politics behind it, I still think that the song is really good, and like I'll listen to it, and it's just. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I'm so disconnected from the politics of those days that, like, you know, it doesn't bother me as much as when I hear the newer stuff, you know, that's more relevant. Or at least more relevant to my life. I am just fucking not sure where to go. Double check this building again. Katy Perry trying to make songs about how pop music is vapid and brainwashes us. But she's different. Honestly, I think that's just white woman syndrome. Like, they just always think that they're somehow different from everybody else. At least the famous ones, right? Like obviously you can't bunch them all together. But certainly a lot of the famous ones seem to think that way. Like, no, I'm different because X, Y, and Z. And it's like, look, everybody's different in those kinds of ways. But, like, in the end, we're all, I think, as a general rule, we're more similar than different. Alright, I'm gonna get on the rooftops because rooftops is the place to be. And all of these doors are closed, so not much point in being at the street level.
What have we hear.
Stand as
He strikes as a die.
He strikes as a dying wind. Okay. So, wherever the fuck I just went, I need to go there again. What the fuck was that? It's like I clicked in the exact wrong spot. What's funny is she came out with those songs in the same time she was endorsing Hillary. Well, yeah, of course. What good is what good is a celebrity without a little fucking hypocrisy in their life? I'm really hoping this is the same way. I didn't pay attention to the hallway. Nope, this is not the same way. Which means I need to go back. I don't understand why celebrities will endorse politicians at all. Like, maybe I don't understand this, but I feel like endorsing a politician, right, can only backfire. Like, the moment you fuck up anything, people will blame you or your politician. And it's like this huge thing. It becomes like a huge problem for everybody. Celebrities want to feel special or something, man. They don't understand the world enough to understand that politicians are trash. I think the biggest... I think that's probably most of it, right? It's that and the fact that they're so disconnected. Like, I think this goes for politicians as well, but they're just disconnected from the realities of life. And like the things that people have to deal with. I can just steal every single one of these. Dude, those don't count towards jewels, do they? Oh, they do. Good. So I just need one more keeper medallion. And given that this is a new area that gave me a fuck ton of loot, I remember when the recent inflation in the U.S. was just starting, and one of those Jimmy Late Night Show talk people said, this wouldn't be an issue if you just bought a Tesla and didn't rely on pollution. Yeah, like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, look, not everybody can afford a fucking $80,000 Tesla or $60,000 Tesla, whatever the fuck. You know, the shit's expensive. Fire rains on us. Benny has been formed. A speech given by Master Rutan to the Guild of Enlightenment. The priests tell the ignorant that the earth is crying for her departed brother Vatarak. We know that these tremors signify something more ominous. Tarak would have listened to us and evacuated the city, but his son is less enlightened. The guild must protect what we can by whatever magical and mundane means we possess. The tower must not fall. Sounds like an angry earth mage. pretty sure I know where the other thing is. Not this one. One of the things that kills me about pollution is, like, one of the things that's really funny to me, actually, with, whenever I talk with people who, you know, who talk about, like, pollution and, like, how we need to do something about it, like, I don't think there's anyone who disagrees that, pollution is a bad thing. You know, I think about 99% of people agree that polluting the earth is bad. The main areas of disagreement are, like, the severity of the situation and the means by which we should stop it. Me not paying attention to this game at all. Yes, you're going the right way. Of course! Of course I'm going the right way. Not this one. To honor the life memory of our departed father and king, Vatarak, son of the sky, the Colosseum he built for his people will be closed for a year and a day. Let the gates be locked, and none make merry, while the sky and earth themselves do shake and cry for their departed brother. This I decree. Vatodan, son of the sky. Because the thing is, I died, right? And dying set me back. I don't want to go that way. What did King Bakugan do? King Bakugan split the Red Sea with a fucking Beyblade and fucking. No, not this way. This is the way back forward. Wait a second, no, I fucked that up entirely. Bakugan were like those, like, it was like a toy that would roll onto a magnetic strip in a card, right? And it would, like, flip out once it did that, right? Am I remembering that correctly? You don't even know what a Bakugan is? Ah. She was just fucking with me all along. You're just a babby? You're like a year and a half younger than I am. You're like the same age as my little brother, honestly. Pretty sure I'm going back forward again. I really wish I had paid attention to what direction I went. I've been avoiding doing page 1, chapter 1, because the establishing shots of Callio Creek are too intimidating, but I really want to overcome it. Dude, like, fucking, this is gonna sound lame as shit, but, like, the easiest way to overcome your fear is to just do it. Like, you just have to start, and if you hate what you come up with, just That just look at just consider a first draft and start again. You can start as many times as you need to, as long as you eventually get it, right? That's the key, is eventually getting it. So that's my advice. Yeah. Sage wisdom right there, you know. Definitely not regurgitated self-help book from fucking, I don't know, you name the year. Doesn't matter. It's still true, it's still applicable. No, because that's just the way it is. Okay, so this is still not the right way. I somehow came to a place where all of the buildings were closed. And I remember coming to it from this one. Yes, the veggies need you. Exactly. You are the god of this universe, and it cannot move on without you. Like, that is the way... That is the way that it is. They literally could not exist without you. Where did I fucking find... It wasn't this. I'm like 80% sure it connected to this area somehow, right? It almost seems like it would have had to. Internet is being a bitch. You're gonna have to dip. Alright, man. I'll probably be available after the stream. You know, if you want to shoot messages back and forth or something. I hope you have a good rest of your day, frankly. Come on, man. Fuck. Got to find me. I just need the medallion. And I'm like 99% sure I know the general vicinity of it. But I died when I was there. And I can't find my way back. Is it this way? It is. Oh my god, I'm just a retard. I kept going the wrong way.
What vision disturbs me?
What have we here?
I shall steal your breath away, thief. Not shelter you forever.
The earth will protect me.
See, I knew it was there. I just needed to find it.
One walks among us, does not belong.
Let the darkness take you.
I'm gonna go ahead and...
Escape while you can.
Do you wish? An intruder stalks our towers. Feel the sting
Let
of
the
my
darkness
anger.
take you. To hide in the shadows is to feel your fear.
An intruder stalks our towers.
Your corpse shall turn you.
I call upon the elements to smite you.
You cannot escape while you can. Wish, return to the eternal. I shall. No!
Fuck these guys. Ugh. I'm so glad this isn't "Ooh, professionals don't leave the mess." Fuck you. I'm not a professional. I'm an amateur. Started doing this like 3 weeks ago. Oh, hell no. Wait. Okay. Do a quick save. I didn't expect more mission.
I warn you, do not take up.
Damn it. Do another save. Oof, it's getting close at this point. I feel it. I just gotta be able to get out. The fuck?
You do not belong here.
You're right, I don't.
There is a
You
strange
betray yourself.
presence here.
Come out at once. Gather round, mages, to
I
end this
stand
threat.
unscathed.
Okay, so there's a bunch of treasure in there. But I've already got all my treasure. I want to leave.
Shelters from the winds. To stir will only bring death.
I don't even know if this is like... Is this necessary? Is this how I get out of here?
What vision disturbs me? The winds
Is
are
it
not.
it would be
He
wise
strikes
to
at the
surrender?
dying
There is a false presence
Do
here.
not flee. I call upon the elements to smite you.
To hide in the shadows is to reveal your fear, intruder.
You cannot escape the inevitable.
I failed to find
Our
the intruder.
unwelcome guest revealed himself to me. Leave us while you can.
Return
Darkness.
to the ether.
Oh my god, I'm just getting my fucking ass handed to me. Like, all I want is to fucking escape.
Look,
All
I
is
see
not
the
still.
source of the disharmony. Darkness shall overtake you. Prepare yourself for death, intruder. I call upon the elements to.
I shot him in the dick. Did you see that? I just yanked that guy off. Mummy curse. Yeah, okay, I think this area was entirely optional. And literally just existed to give me more loot. I can't believe that shit. Oh my god.
Not belong.
Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit, man? This shit is some fucking bullshit. Oh my god.
Your course shall feed the earth.
The false one does not learn our ways.
Holy shit, dude.
The eternal fire
Escape
will
while you
reclaim
Just gonna fucking Skyrim these guys. Fuck it.
You have
The earth will protect me.
The fuck it will.
I shall return with others, rogue.
Alright. Because I might as well steal everything. If I'm gonna have to put up with the bullshit. Alright. We are getting the fuck out of here. This time, I'm gonna make sure to save before I actually do anything stupid like try to make a jump. Like that. Fucking retarded. It's like I want to be down the fucking line for some reason. Alright. I'm across from that gap now. Alright. Did I read this? We've been careful to avoid the roaming elementals throughout our sojourn, but today we've taken a serious blow. From out of nowhere, a number of them assaulted the troop. We fended them off with our remaining supply of water crystals, but the price was heavy. Hodge was severely burned and may not live through the night. Both Yanis and Abner are dead. Hodge died this morning. I tried desperately to care for him, but to no avail. He was delirious and gibbering, and he cried out in pain, clawing the abysmal ground beneath him. I tried to calm him, but when he grabbed my hair and pulled my ear close to his lips, he said but one thing before expiring. Burning water. That's kind of a fucked up thing. I mean, that's kind of what lava is, but... Alright, I've already been through this area, so I know this is all safe. Let's just take a quick little look-see at, so 2620 for total stolen. That's not bad. In fact, I might toot my own horn here a little bit and say that's pretty good, given that our goal was 2,000. Pretty sure. This way. All right. So that's pretty successful. and save just in case some bullshit happens with some lava. Yeah. Oh boy, I'm really hoping that this is taking me back. Yeah, no, not that. No. I'm getting closer to the beginning. I know that much. Yes, okay. Lost City. Is it this way? It was. There was a wild burrick chase through here, I remember. Yep, I ran all the way down these stairs and ran into a fucking group of burricks. Pretty sure. Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I just need to go upstairs. Like, in short, up is good. Gotta look at it like I'm thinking of heaven and hell. You know, up is virtuous and good and all that, and then down is evil and bad and wrong, and don't do that. All right. I think we're basically out of the major parts of the Lost City, certainly by now. And we're making pretty good time. Two and a half hours. It's pretty good. Yep. We done diddly did it. Look at that. Easy peasy. Yeah. So, I think I've actually decided I'm just gonna do this one tonight. You know, much fun as I was having doing it, I don't I kind of like this new thing. So yeah. I'm gonna start okay, yeah. I'm gonna hit continue here. We'll get the last of this out of the way. We'll watch this cutscene. He gathers up the treasures and greeders themselves on gold, rocks, and fetters. The woodsy one reeks them with lilacs and nettles, and gathers these bones for his porridge and feathers.
The Keepers stashed the Talisman of Water in a series of hidden caverns located deep below the city. According to their map, I'll find it in a shrine located in the lowest cavern. I don't expect to run into anything too threatening other than a few venomous spiders. However, the map does contain this note. Stand not against us, lest you feel the sting of ignorance's barbs. Sounds like Keeper talk for we've rigged the place. An informant of mine, Geary, made a home for himself in these caverns after he lost his job tending the ticket counter of a nearby opera house. He should know these caverns better than anyone, so I'll pay him a visit to see if he has any useful information for me.
Alright, that's a pretty cool one. We'll read these and actually get our mission set up next time. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you guys had as much fun watching as I did, playing the game. It was I've been liking these talisman missions. I'm not gonna lie. The fire talisman was the earth talisman in the mage's towers was cool. This one was a little bit more confusing, but I still didn't feel lost for the most part. Like there was obviously that bit when I needed the when I needed to find that one thing, but that was entirely my own fault because I kept going up the correct path and then I would take the wrong fork the same multiple times in a row, the same wrong fork. So I'm just an idiot, and it's not like it didn't feel like it was, oh, this is completely unfair. It didn't feel like the Thieves Guild where I was just running around in circles for 5 hours, completely unable to orient myself. But yeah, so some minor things before I actually sign off for the night. So because of the way that the games, or because I now have some extra free time on my hands, I've got instead of doing just Thursday, Friday, and then Friday, Saturday, I figure what I'll do is I'll do Thursday, Friday, and Thursday. I don't know. Hold on. I'm coming up with this on the spot, like as we speak. I'm looking at a calendar, like, what can I do? Because today is now the 29th. I'm thinking I want to do at least 3 or maybe 4 days a week, where I just get on and stream a few levels, or stream a game for a bit. I'm thinking I want to do 4, where I do 2 and 2. I'm thinking probably Friday and Saturday night I'll continue on Thief, and then I'll do another stream probably Monday and Tuesday, or no, Tuesday. If I do Saturday, this is gonna be confusing. I'll figure something out. I'll I want to retool my schedule. because to do this a little bit more often. Potentially do it for longer, though no guarantees on that. But I do want to look at doing, maybe it would be best to do Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday, Saturday, or something along those lines. But I also want to change the time to be a few hours earlier. So instead of streaming at like 11 at night, maybe streaming at like 6 in the evening. Just like at the beginning of the evening when people are starting to like when people get home from work and have eaten dinner and shit. I think that would be. I think that would probably be better overall. It'd feel better for me, anyways. Because fucking, I'm not sitting here at 11 at night, at 2 in the morning, with morning obligations. Because I like doing this. I want to keep doing it, and I want to stay committed to it. I had like, I think I've missed one day so far, maybe two, here and there. But I want to, so I'll put something out on my Discord, on my Twitter, and obviously here on the channel I'll have my new schedule. I'll have it retooled by no later than like Wednesday. Making sure that I'm not like missing any obligations or if, taking anything into account. But so you can expect this regular stream Thursday night and Friday, or was it? No, it would be Wednesday and Thursday. So yeah, Wednesday and Thursday night you can expect the regular stream, and then the following week, that will be the week of the 5th, week of the 6th of June. That will be when I announce my that'll be when the new schedule that I would have announced that previous Wednesday goes into effect. So yeah, that's just minor announcement that I've taken far too long to try and babble out because I was figuring it out and then realized I would have to actually spend time to figure it out. But yeah, so again, I hope you guys had as much fun watching as I did playing. I've been immensely enjoying Thief so far. It's been I love being able to go to these older games and see how and why newer games took inspiration from them, and the way that these games have influenced games much further down the line. Like Thief is like Filcher is an obvious homage to Thief in every single aspect. It basically took Thief and changed it from a fantasy cyberpunk setting to a more noir setting. Right? Things like I'm playing Marathon, seeing all of the cool, like all the stuff that Bungie carried over from Marathon to Halo. Not just the not just the fucking like game settings, right? Where like with the, what's it called? The motion tracker, like having that, and then having like the Spanker rocket launcher, shit like that. I think it's so cool to see how it's carried forward in the newer games and how it's reiterated upon. And of course, like the most important part of Marathon, rampancy. Like the whole story revolves around rampancy. It's amazing. So yeah, I think that's I think I think that it'll be fun to see maybe how Thief inspires System Shock, or how it inspires other titles that we play down the line. Because from what I understand, Thief is like a progenitor of a lot of stuff, and I've already pointed out references that I've known about in Dusk, right? Fucking 2018, I want to say, fucking shooter from David Szymanski. That is just so cool. You know, and I I can't wait to see what else, what other culture I can acquire from these older titles. So for the last time, I hope you had as much fun watching as I did playing. We'll be back Wednesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard. Same fucking same rag time, same rag channel. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in 3 days. Have a good one.